us last time. Tonight, it ain't gonna happen again, huh? Stick to the plan. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, just like that. We got places.
Hey boys, look who it is. Hey boys, check this out. We got the Metro brothers, huh?
Metro boys.
Maybe the new tag team champions tonight. Skinny Vinny, Robbie K, how you doing? Hey, listen, you guys are gonna do great tonight. Let me get this door for you, all right? Let me get this door for you. Come on in. Good luck tonight, boys. You're gonna do a hell of a job, all right?
Good luck, boys.
The Rapture got nothing on you. Get in there. Get in there. Good job. Listen, you guys ready for tonight? All right. I'll catch you later, all right? All right? Get this done. Get this done.
Fold it up. And I dare say, that would have been it, but Skinny Vinny caught the foot of Jay Sky.
This Jared Diaz, hey boys, this Jared Diaz needs to be taken
What is
care
going
of.
on?
Don't worry about it, Trevin.
What is going on? That is wealth of wrestling.
Take care of him, boys. Take care of him.
Good job tonight, boys. I mean, you are one hell of a tech for your face. No, you guys are one hell of a tech team. I mean, look at this, the gold and everything. So listen, Vinny, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm stepping the line, but I think you guys almost won, right?
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's our without Jared there.
Come on. Hey, you know what? No, you're welcome.
Daniel Lacey, Blake Biggs, Robbie K. I'm coming for you. Because this is our world.
Of the World Wrestling Network, Trevin Adams, coming into you live from the world-famous WWN WrestlePlex in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I'm not alone tonight. How about this guy right here, my co-host on commentary, Sideshow. We are 1 week removed from the absolutely huge American Combat Wrestling Yuletide meetings 2020. What a night it was. In fact, we had a new ACW Women's Champion crowned. And Allie, Recks, she will be in action tonight. But how about the main event last week? I know a guy that was a big part of stealing the show in that main event. How are you feeling, sir?
You know, I'm feeling rough. Any kind of match like that is going to beat you up. But, you know, I got to say, I'm not even mad at the outcome because someone got the title that really, really deserved it. And that was the returning Stephen Frick. Speaking of main events, I'm really excited about tonight's main event where the Wealth of Wrestling with Robbie K team up with Tyler Baker to take on the former ACW Tag Team Champions, the Rapture, joined by Samuel C. It's going to be a big match here tonight, guys. Are you guys ready for this action?
All right, let's waste no time. Well, let's get to the action. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
The world's greatest entertainer and the best that ever did it and got away with it. Doyle, dang. Yeah. Let's go. I got the money, got the cars, got the diamonds. You already know the shine that's inside it. Got the cars, got the house.
Baltimore,
you know
Maryland, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is the world's greatest entertainer.
I am rich, man.
Doyle,
all the money in my private jet. Yeah, I know all my followers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of
best in the world. And I'm here to show all of you the urban legend that everybody's heard about, and now you can see. Shut up! It's people, you know what, if I had the time, I would come over here in this crowd and beat every single one of you. I start with you, you're too ugly. Now I see why lions eat their young. So, I don't care who they bring out next. It's one victim after another. It always ends up the same. End of the night, Doyle day. 1, 2, 3, ball game! Yeah!
And his opponent. From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 180 pounds, Jordan! So welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ambassador of the World Wrestling Network, Trevin Adams. I am joined by the one and only Sideshow. We got that very interesting way to get WWN Proving Ground started tonight, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a great matchup right here. You know, two guys that can really go at it in the ring. I really like this Doyle Day.
Do you?
I mean, Morris Day and Mother Loving Time, man. I mean, come on. That's his idol. I talked to him in the back. He loves that guy. And that's what he molds himself after. And it's going to be great to see him in the ring against someone like D'Lo Jordan, who I've been in the ring with before, who's a very, very tough competitor.
Well, that's it. D'Lo Jordan is one of those athletes that was good. Are the views starting to increase right now? Let me check both YouTube and Facebook where we are streaming live.
He said something about clinic. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, let's find out if there's going to be a clinic. I was about to say D'Lo Jordan, good to begin with, but since the return of WWN Proving Ground, this guy has been pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this guy has really matured over the years as an athlete. You know, I've seen him add a lot of new things to his repertoire, you know, since I was actually last in the ring with him. And, you know, he's really a force to be reckoned with. And I tell everybody, don't sleep on this man because he could be a future champion in an instant.
Well, this is one man right here who's being taken down to the mat by D'Lo Jordan. I was going to say Doyle Day having to get to the ropes. He quickly does. He brags that he is the world's greatest entertainer. I guess that remains to be seen. He also claims he's the only two-sport professional athlete on the independents. He is a professional bowler. I don't know if he's the only one on all of the independents, but hey, why not? Take some credit, bud.
Professional bowler. Yeah, I'm sure he does it with the bumpers on.
He's also very proud to say that he's the richest man on the independents, as right now Doyle Day trying to take control of things with D'Lo Jordan so quickly, turning it back around on Day.
You know, this is classic, you know, wrestling right here, like the old school style, you know, feeling each other out, going for the arm, taking it up and up.
And again, D'Lo Jordan seems to have an answer for just about anything Doyle Day throws at him, but hey, credit to Day, he's behind Jordan and into the headlock there.
Oh, going for the quick pin.
Yeah, and indeed, 2 count. Could have been it. You can see right now, D'Lo Jordan wasting no time catching Doyle Day.
Goes right back to that headlock.
And that's the thing, Doyle Day, I gotta say, Sideshow, I feel like he lives on a bit of his own planet when it comes to how good he is as he's trying to muscle D'Lo down. And you notice D'Lo so quickly knew where he was, got right to the ropes.
You know, this guy's a legend in his, in his own time. You know, he's, you know, what we would say sarcastically humble, if you know what I'm saying. He thinks he's the best, but, you know, to be successful in this business, you have to think you're the best. You have to believe in yourself. No one can be a bigger believer than you, or you won't make it in this business.
I won't argue with that. Confidence incredibly important, and right now, D'Lo Jordan had been confident, but looks like Doyle Day, again, able to escape. He's got the headlock there on Jordan. Jordan, though, going right for the kidneys. Look at those shots there, Sideshow.
Warming up them ribs.
Shoulder tackle from Doyle Day. Takes down D'Lo Jordan. And
he said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
You know, the last guy I knew that used to say all day kind of looked like he could go all day.
Yeah, all day and all night, baby.
not saying I don't agree that Doyle Day is that guy, but right now look at the educated feet on display here of D'Lo Jordan. He's not afraid to throw a little MMA action in your face.
Yeah. Oh, and you can hear those shots like echoing off of his chest. Ouch.
The right hand there from D'Lo Jordan, using every second of that 5 count in the corner here. Doyle tries to push him off, but Doyle is really in trouble here. D'Lo's right back on top of him. But you know, I said that, look at the clubbing going down from Doyle Day.
Yeah, you know, this is not just like, oh, here he goes, a little stop it. Oh, there's the running man.
I think it's the kid in play, is that what he calls it?
Yeah, that's super popular in my time. I used to do that and get all the ladies.
I believe it, pinfall, 2 count only.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to call someone, Trevin.
Senior official Kai Douglas. One of 2 senior officials tonight, actually. We have Lee Canfield here as well.
Yeah, he's been called worse.
D'Lo now center of the ring in some trouble as Doyle Day's got things applied, cutting off the oxygen.
Wearing the man down. You know, when you cut off a man's oxygen, even if they break the hold, I mean, you can't breathe. It takes time for you to get your breath back and even get belt. Whoop. Jeez, keeps coming with the boots right to the chest.
Pinfall. Is he yelling at the timekeeper?
I think he's yelling at everybody.
Oh, D'Lo now going after. Got the single leg there.
Knee bar.
That's the thing with D'Lo. When you least expect it, he will catch you, and Doyle just gets to the ropes. But damage is continuing to be done here as D'Lo Jordan refusing to let go.
You know, being in the ring in the past with D'Lo Jordan, I don't remember him being so well on the ground and with submissions and holds as he is now. Well, he's really changed up his routine.
That's it. His style has really become more of that hybrid style, and you're seeing the strikes right there. I already mentioned more of almost like an MMA type style. Add to that those submissions that go along with it. So strikes, submissions, and D'Lo's rocking Doyle Day right now.
Doyle Day just fell like a sack of rocks.
Pinfall, not enough. But man, I think Doyle Day probably at about 2.9 remembered where he was and the fact he needed to get a shoulder up there.
You know, sometimes you just kick out by instinct. You might not know where you are. You might be out, completely. But, sometimes just instinct tells you to get that shoulder up.
Oh, reversal there. D'Lo, pinfall. Wait, look at this, turning it into a
one-legged grab.
The torque there on the knee. Doyle Day, far from the ropes.
He's out.
He's passed out, that's it.
Here's your winner, D'Lo Jordan.
You know, the irony here, the man from Baltimore, Maryland, that gets beat by a one-legged crab.
That's actually pretty clever.
Not bad. I do that sometimes.
I will happily have you here every single show, sideshow.
Thank you.
When you don't feel like wrestling, sir, please join the announcement.
This is a lot less painful.
And for those of you who perhaps are like me a little further north, which actually so were you, the first time I ran into Maryland crabs, I was like, what is this mess? I'm picturing Red Lobster, and ladies and gentlemen, if you don't live in Maryland and you haven't experienced some blue crabs, well, you're in for something.
My aunt's got a condo in Ocean City, and I love going up there.
Hey, kidding aside, big win for D'Lo Jordan. Doyle Day,
taking a little nappy nap.
He may be napping for a while here.
Got to call him Doyle Night. Going nighty night.
You are dad joking it up tonight. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Hey, kidding aside, thank you again for joining us here. WWN Proving Ground. We still got a big night here tonight. Go nowhere. Our next matchup, we're going to see the ACW Women's Champion, Allie Recks. Not title, but taking on Sofia Castillo. And how about that main event? You already called it, man. 6-man showcase. Tyler Baker, Wealth of Wrestling versus Samuel C. and former ACW Tag Team Champions, the Rapture. We'll talk a bit more about what went down between all of them back at Yuletide meetings, but there's some bad blood there, to say the least.
There's 6 men right there in that match that can actually go, and it's going to be mayhem. I can't wait for it. I'm excited.
It's got the diamonds. You already know the shine that's inside it.
Well, tonight, again, I introduced Doyle Day Television because I'm renaming the show after the greatest, the latest. All the ladies want to date this. Me, the best that ever did it and got away with it. Tonight, they put me up against kind of a shoot wrestler. Not my forte, but hey, I showed him a thing or two. I had him from pillar to post all over the place. I mean, I flipped, fly, I was shooting, catch can style, showing them what they thought I couldn't do. I mean, this sucker, I don't even know why he's with me. Yeah, I carried him for like 10 minutes, but clearly I'm going to be like a #1 contender after that match. I mean, hey, I did win, you know. I mean,
Doyle.
Like I said, win after win, they pile up, so it's a matter of time before they realize.
But Doyle, you didn't win.
Huh?
You didn't win the match.
What do you mean I didn't win? I mean, I had him in the DDT, and then
no, you passed out, dude. You passed out.
Really?
Yeah, you were out.
Wait. I passed out? You sure? I mean, it was close, right? Damn COVID inflation. How about that?
I'll appreciate it.
Alright, like I said, I won, and so I beat this sucker, and I'm climbing up the ranks. I mean, I don't know how long before PWI magazine ranks me #3, at least. So, now that you've been introduced to Doyle Day Television, the whole world can see what everybody's been waiting for. Me getting my piece of the pie. So at the end of the night, the result's always the same. 1, 2, 3, Doyle Day's on top. Ball game!
Very fighting and defending champion as Taylor's thrown into the ropes. And what do we got coming here? Insert your favorite area code. Even Taylor rocking Allie, Recks. God, how physical has this already been? Cannonball in the corner. We've got a new champion.
Here's your winner and new ACW Women's Champion, Allie Recks.
Here's the news for you guys. I don't need your support. I've got everything that I wanted and I came here for. And I ended the reign of the Forever Champ. So I hope you guys are ready, because now starts the era of the Recks Revolution.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
So Sofia Castillo makes her way to the ring here, Sideshow. Not the first time she's faced Allie Recks at WWN Proving Ground, but I think there's been a lot of work, a lot of training, a lot of in-ring education that Sofia's had in the last couple months. Tonight could be a different night. Think about this: if she's fortunate to beat the ACW Women's Champion, you gotta think that puts you up in the rankings quickly.
Well, I mean, that's what happens. Sometimes, you know, you don't win the match, but you learn from it, you adjust, and you become better next time. I think that's what Sofia is doing tonight.
and her opponent, New Jersey. She is the ACW Women's Champion. She is not your maid, Allie Recks.
You are looking at the woman with the distinction of ending the near 2-year reign of former champion Avery Taylor, forever champion, no more. Long live the new queen of ACW, right there, Allie Recks.
You know, as much as I don't want to give her props, because, you know, I'm not a big fan of her man, but, you know, she did it. She did something that many couldn't do. And she deserves the credit, because she is the new ACW Women's Champion.
Indeed, and of course was very adamant, insisted in fact that even though WWN officials had already decided this was not going to be a championship match, she came into the building and literally said, I refuse. Oh, come on! Allie Recks attacking Sofia Castillo. The match hasn't even started.
And this is what you can expect out of your new champion right here. It's a new era, my friend.
Senior official Lee Canfield check-in on Sofia. Sofia says she still wants to go, and Fez Press there taking down Allie Recks. Sofia now returning fire.
know, sometimes you give them a taste of their own medicine.
That's the thing. If Allie Recks underestimates Sofia Castillo, she's going to find out pretty quick. She's going to have another loss on her record book that she surely does not want as the new champion. Running European there from Sofia Castillo. Allie Recks in trouble here. You notice Allie thought she had scouted that headbutt to the midsection and instead got kicked.
Had a big high cross body.
Pinfall! No! Could you imagine that sideshow? Champion defeated here. Again, not title, doesn't matter. I mean, in 2 minutes, that'd be huge.
I mean, anything can happen. Oh, and a big code breaker to the face.
Yeah, and Sofia had went for that spinning leg, and unfortunately, Allie Recks not only got out of the way, hit the code breaker, pinfall. No.
Code breakers are like one of the most brutal moves you can take in the ring. I mean, especially catch you on the bridge of your nose, right between the eyes. You know, brings tear to your eyes. You can't see, and then you can't fight.
Now, right now, Sofia Castillo being choked. You're talking about already the damage done. You got your lungs blown out, and now you're getting your whole throat choked out.
It's like rubbing salt in the wound. I mean, it's actually a very, very brilliant strategy.
Allie Recks is not slowing down that offensive. Head first goes Sofia in the corner here. ACW Women's Division action here on WWN Proving Ground.
And continuing with the choking tactics right there.
Yeah, 4, nearly the 5 count. Could have been disqualified. I don't know if Allie Recks cares.
Full extension on that leg on her throat too, right there in the turnbuckle. But Sofia's got a little more fight in her.
That's the thing. Sofia Castillo is hard to keep down, but when you're dumped head first, that will take you down. And there's the pinfall.
And there's a near fall.
You think you're so cute, don't you?
Listen to Allie Recks.
Yeah, she has a way with words, doesn't she?
Berating her opponent here. And now tying up Sofia Castillo in the corner. And 2 boots from Recks taking down Sofia. Bad landing for Castillo. Is this going to be it? Pinfall. No.
Good old Lee right there with the count immediately.
You can hear some of the WWN faithful trying to get behind Sofia, but Allie Recks not perturbed at all, not slowing down that offensive.
Yeah, you know, I think the fans are, it's weird. I feel the fans realize the oh wait.
Look at this. Not only are we hurting the arms, the elbows, the back, the head first goes Castillo over and over again here from Recks. Body is not made to move that way.
No, that's definitely contorting in a way. You're not supposed to contort in. You know, like I was saying, I think the fans can recognize Allie's ability in the ring, but at the same time, they wish she wouldn't hang it. More on that later. You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, but that's the thing is obviously there's been an attitude change in the Allie Recks we once saw in Shine Wrestling. And Sofia Castillo trying to fight off Allie Recks. Firing up here, hits the forearm, does Castillo, but there's Allie with answers for everything so far.
You know, Allie just remains on the attack.
Sofia able to jump out of the way at least momentarily of Recks, but caught by a boot.
Catch a boot right in the mouth.
Hey, out of the corner though. With the Ace Crusher.
Hey.
Familiar move, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't do the Ace Crusher, but oh wow, good for her. She must be watching sideshow matches.
Hey, how about that main event 1 week ago, available right now on Club WWN, as well as for individual purchase at WWNLive.com and Fight TV. That main event ACW Heavyweight Championship match. Sideshow versus Allie Recks' good friend Mike Orlando versus Stephen Frick versus Jake Sterling. Literally match stole the night. But right now, in the center of the ring, we got dueling forearms from the ladies.
And
Savate kick from Castillo rocks Recks. They're both down.
Both ladies down. Referee Lee Canfield starting the count. As you see Allie holding her mouth, that kick caught her right in the mush.
And that's it. They've got a 10
Maybe that'll
count.
shut her up.
Somebody's got to answer that 10 count right here, or else that's going to be all she wrote. And it looks like somehow both ladies have gotten up, but Allie caught by a knee from Castillo. And Sophie this time is able to hit that spinning leg.
Oh, roaring elbow. elbow. Catches her right on the jaw.
Pinfall! No! Remember, this is a non-title match, ladies and gentlemen, but still, if Sofia had won there, would have been huge. And here we go, dial an area code, but no, Sofia gets out of the way. And Recks now caught as Castillo was able to use the weight and momentum of Allie Recks against her. And how about that boot now and the landing from Castillo?
Jeez, she's got a stone jaw. Oh!
Spear! Is this it? She got her.
Here's your winner, Allie Recks!
You know, just when you think Sofia Castillo had it, she was right there, hitting her with all kinds of shots, right in the mouth. And Allie just maintained, turned it around, catching it with that big spear for the win.
That's it indeed, Allie Recks continuing that momentum. Your new ACW Women's Champion, just 1 week removed from that victory. Victorious again here tonight on WWN Proving Ground. But I gotta give it to Sofia Castillo, a great showing here against the ACW Women's Champion. Gotta think she's turned some heads in WWN. But at the end of the day, that is the lady who was victorious, very proud of herself, and for good reason, is Allie Recks. A bit dismissive in that glance as she left.
You know, I don't know who's going to be able to take that title off her. She has really proven herself over the past couple months here at Proving Ground as a top female competitor in the state.
Well, that's it. Whether it's here on WWN Proving Ground, American Combat Wrestling, heck, Shine Wrestling when it returns in 2021. Stay tuned to WWNLive.com for more on that. You just said it. I feel like Allie Recks, that reign is going to continue. The momentum's going to continue. It's going to be a lot in her future, but of course, hopefully, Sofia Castillo will regroup as well, and we'll see a lot more out of this young lady as well here in WWN Proving Ground.
Absolutely.
You know what, Sophie? I think it's extremely brave of you to think that you can go toe-to-toe with me in the ring. See, I also think it's really stupid. See, as a champion, I'm prepared for anyone and anything at any time. And if you think for 1 second I'm gonna let my guard down, maybe you really are as stupid as you seem.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If you ever intended to wrestle on national television, you had better be in Florida.
Here, referee for World Wrestling Network. This is the World Wrestling Network Training Center where we have a state-of-the-art facility where you can learn everything from your entrance to your in-ring.
Oh man, make it look as believable as possible because that's our job. Is
1, 2, 4.
I can honestly say that I don't think there's another school in the country that can prepare you not only for matches locally, but to be camera ready, to be production ready, to truly be ready for the big leagues.
He's gonna keep his hands up. Take 1 step back, keep your hands up.
You want to be the best? You're not going to be, because I am. You want to be trained by the best? You will if you come down to the WWN TC.
If you ever had the dream of becoming a professional wrestler and stepping into this squared circle, WWN TC is the place for you. 14-month tuition covering every aspect of the professional wrestling industry. In the ring, out of the ring, personal training, nutrition, from wrist locks to wrist watches. Doesn't make a difference what you want to learn. Francisco Chiazzo, Tony Storm, WWN program is the place for you. soon.
Just like that.
Here are your winners and new ACW Tag Team Champions, the Metro Brothers!
You want to know what amazes me, huh? How the Rapture actually thought they were going to retain those ACW Tag Team Championships. Listen, I tried to send them a memo. I tried to give them hints. But you know what? They ignored everything. They ignored my phone calls. They ignored my texts. They ignored my voicemails. And look at what happened, huh? I tried to warn them. I tried to freaking warn them.
Good job tonight, boys. I mean, you are one hell of a tech for your face. No, you guys are one hell of a tech team. I mean, look at this, the gold and everything. But listen, Vinny, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm stepping the line, but I think you guys own this one, right?
Yeah,
I think
right?
maybe it's our without Jerry
Hey,
come on.
Hey, you know what? You're welcome, right?
We got places to be, so get the hell out of my face. Huh? Come on, boys, let's go. We got a party to go to. We got to celebrate up. We got ladies to talk to. Huh? Come on.
Maybe sometime soon, guys. Have a good night, all right?
Congrats, champs.
New champions.
Good job, boys.
Congrats. Congrats.
Hey. We'll get ours, all right?
Nice guys. Nice guys. Nice guys.
And it is our main event here at WWN Proving Ground.
The ring announcer
From
Goku
Detroit,
on him?
Michigan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the animal, Tyler Baker!
Information of the news we're breaking, we've uncovered it all except our inspiration. We're cracking the code, gotta be in the middle.
Crowbar he has in his hand?
Yeah, indeed. Tyler Baker, we'll talk a bit more about that crowbar in a moment. And his partners.
Wrestling.
Managed by Robbie K. They're the team consisting of the Trust Fund Kid, Mike Recks, World Famous Daniel Lacey, the Wealth of Wrestling!
Yeah, see, Robbie K says, shut your mouth, Travis.
Robbie K is a big fan of you, Sideshow. In fact, next week on WWN Proving Ground, I will be joined in the booth here by Robbie K.
I mean, I like Robbie K. I mean, he's got himself quite a tag team there, and he's been leading them to quite a few victories. And they've come up in the tag team ranks really quickly in such a short period of time.
And I think lucky us, we're going to hear from Robbie K. I guess in just a moment, see a microphone in his hand. What gift will he give us tonight, sir? And their opponents. Looking at the former ACW Tag Team Champions, Rapture, along with Samuel C. But there's a bit of a reason you can see that look on the face of Rapture. They want to get their hands on Wealth of Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they went to war with the Metro Brothers. And we all know how that turned out.
Well, that's it. And of course, during that matchup, Jared Diaz had been out there to really help thwart and it didn't take long for Skinny Vinny to get involved. To thwart what Skinny Vinny brought to the table. And of course, what happened was Wealth of Wrestling, Robbie K was with me broadcasting. Simply snapped his fingers, and out of nowhere comes Blake Banks, Daniel Lacey. They take out Jared Diaz, and I think that distraction, let alone what it was weighing on the heads of the Raptors, took away from what was going to go down.
Hey, hold up. Before we start here, I just want to say a couple things, all right? Get him over there. Get him in that corner. Get him in that corner. Get him in that corner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Robbie K, and I represent world famous Daniel Lacey and the trust fund kid Blake Banks. Wealth of wrestling. That's right. And a couple nights ago, the Rapture. Hey, I got all night, honey. I'll take my time, all right? You have no choice, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue. A couple nights ago, these guys had the titles, and I think maybe because of our help, I think they lost them.
Where they at though?
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We're really not sorry. We're really not sorry.
Sorry team. That's what you're saying.
Nobody cares, lady. Nobody cares. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't even pay attention. Listen, Tyler Baker, we appreciate you. A couple weeks ago, you helped us get the W. And unlike the Rapture when they had the titles, unlike the current tag team champions, we repaid the favor. So tonight we got your back. All right? Tonight we got your back, and we're gonna make light work of this kid that eats too many cheeseburgers. And the kid with the most ego I've ever seen in the business. Sam, nobody cares about you. Listen, tonight we're gonna win just like we always do, because when you sign with Robbie K, you go all the way.
Go all the way where?
So what do you think about that there, Trevin?
Y'all are losing tonight.
Imagine if they lose. That's all I'm going to say right now. Maybe I will do my best to stay impartial, but maybe I won't complain if Robbie K is to shut up a little bit.
Well, I mean, if they lose tonight, I mean, Robbie K is going to have to put those nice-ass shoes of his in his mouth.
And Rapture CMC immediately going after Wealth of Wrestling, going after Tyler Baker, and of course, the timeout. So a lot to pull back here. So first and foremost, as you already heard, Tyler Baker, who's had a long-standing issue with Samuel C, coming out while Sam C just a few weeks ago here on the Proving Ground was tagging up with ACW Cruiserweight Champion Bobby Flacco. And of course, just his mere presence was enough to cause the distraction. Wealth of Wrestling victorious that night. We already talked about what Wealth of Wrestling did to the Rapture, and specifically Jared Diaz of the Rapture, and arguably helping cost the Rapture their tag team championship against Metro Brothers. Now, whether that's true or not, well, I'll tell you right now, Wealth of Wrestling sure as heck thought so. Got in the face of the Metro Brothers, the new ACW tag team champions later that night. And of course, Samuel C, Tyler Baker, finally one-on-one after months of just the bad blood between the two of them, and things broke down. We literally had the locker room have to clear out to stop and pull these men apart, and I hope it doesn't happen tonight again.
You know, I mean, going back to the Wealth of Wrestling, no one wants to taste tag team gold like these men.
And no one wants to face Samuel C less than Tyler Baker as he runs out of the waiting ring right now.
Touche, my friend, touche.
Daniel Lacey now tagged in, Samuel C again in for his team. Remember, as much as there's a lot of men out there, all it takes is 3 seconds or a submission. But the thing is, we don't have 2 units here. We have 2 units and individuals teaming up. So it'll be interesting to see here as Samuel C trying to control the arm of Daniel Lacey. And who gels and who doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to see who works well together, you know, who's on the same page, who goes in with some sort of game plan. It's not easy to gel with another man in the ring. You know, you got to gel with your tag team partner that you work with on a regular basis. That's hard enough. Now you got to work with a guy that you're not really used to working with. And, you know, big run-up.
Offense of Sam C, catching Daniel Lacey, including that beautiful hair crown of the knee, rocking Lacey. Lacey forced to return to his partner, Blake Banks, who attacked Samuel C. I don't know if Sam quite got the tag in.
I actually did not actually see that, but wrong corner to be in.
Now there's the tag. Richard King tagged in for his team, and like you said, wrong corner for Blake Banks. Running boot there.
Caught him right on the nose.
Rapture now working as a unit. You're already seeing right here. Tandem offense running, and Zaguri J Sky catches Blake Banks.
these guys, I can't say enough good things about the Rapture. I mean,
Tyler Baker now trying to catch Rapture.
Double hip toss.
Lots of elevation there. Boot to the face of Baker. Senton from J Sky. Rapture Sam C in control, and you got to think Sam definitely wanted to get his hands or boot in this case on Tyler Baker.
Tyler Baker, oh, double super kick. Tyler Baker looking more like a wounded animal right now as he rolls out of the ring.
No question, and here's the Rapture. Here's Samuel C standing tall. And again, Wealth of Wrestling, Tyler Baker having to regroup here. What's Sam doing? Up and over, taking everybody outside of the ring. It's J Sky threatening to fly. As well as Richard King, tandem dives.
And the front row is sure getting an up close and personal view of this match.
VIP section, nothing like being here live in the WWN WrestlePlex. Get tickets and info at WWNLive.com.
What's Robbie K doing?
And indeed, why is Robbie K on the apron? Why is he jaw-jacking with the official?
I think he's saying that Kai has like a little mustard on his shirt. He should probably clean that off. I don't know.
And Baker now taken out. Samuel C. Blake Banks now able to get on the offensive. Kai has a black shirt. How could you tell if he had anything on it?
I don't know.
And now Samuel C., not only on the wrong side of town, being held prone here. Blake Banks going to town. Numerous shots to the kidney. Of course, Daniel Lacey had tagged himself in, finally getting in the ring after taking the whole 5 count. And now those shoulder tackles to the gut of Samuel C.
Working on them solar plexus.
And that's it. And at what point, when you've been beaten that badly in the breadbasket, how do you recover? How do you handle that? Can you even breathe at this point, Sideshow?
Yeah, once again, I said it earlier in the night. A man can't breathe, a man can't fight. Going for the pin.
Yeah, 2 count only though. You can see J Sky was concerned enough. He was threatening to come in to break things up.
And notice how he cuts the ring off. Gets that man over to his side of the ring. Keeps him in his side of town. But make sure he can't make the tag. The best thing you can do is keep as much separation from your tag team partners as possible.
Daniel Lacey just stole the camera and put it up in his face so he could brag about the fact that Blake Banks is cutting the oxygen off from the brain of Samuel C.
Well, I mean, the man does want to be on camera. I mean, I guess that's part of the luster of being a, professional wrestler, professional athlete.
I'll tell you, Wealth of Wrestling loves owning the camera, but Samuel C right now is not loving the situation he's in. Chinlock center of the ring. I don't know if Sam's going to be able to recover here. Think about it. Blake has smartly put himself between Sam and the Rapture. Sam has miles to go from the ropes here.
I mean, he's got him right where he wants him, and it's going to be a heck of a fight for Sam C to make his way up.
And he does, though. Got some adrenaline flowing, perhaps, pulling down Blake Banks, and there's Samuel C. Trying to take out Blanks. Quickly pushing off Sam C's sling blade there. Young man's cocky, but he's pretty darn talented. I wish that was the tag to Robbie K, by the way. That would change my life, seeing him have to get in the ring right now.
I mean, I think that's what a lot of the ECW fans here would love to see. But Robbie K does his best work outside the ring.
He'll tell you that. Blake Banks thrown in by his partner Daniel Lacey. Sam C, I don't know if you noticed, Tyler Baker was jaw-jacking in the ear of Samuel C. Here's Daniel Lacey. What do we got here?
Nothing like being incapacitated in the middle of the ring, and you've got your arch nemesis outside screaming things into your face, taunting you.
And of course, Lacey now after that leg drop strikes to the face there, just clubbing on Sam. Those kind of strikes will knock you out here, and Lacey, they're putting on some mass, working on building up the muscle. He was strong to begin with. Can you imagine this young man with another, say, 15 pounds of muscle? But Sam's putting that to use, using the momentum of Lacey against him, but Lacey had an answer, stopping Sam, and again.
Sky high.
Pinfall. J Sky breaks things up for his team.
And a good thing, too, because that was almost a 3 count.
I think that was it. And that's the thing right here. Daniel Lacey looking darn good in the offensive, stopping Samuel C from getting to his corner. Sam was trying to single-handedly fight off 3 men just to get to the Rapture.
Now is the best chance Sammy C has had since he has been down in the middle of the ring. He really needs to make it over to one of the members of the Rapture and tag out.
And WWN Faithful, they're trying to get behind Samuel C. They're trying to will him enough to his feet to get to his corner. Can he do it? And he does. Jay Sky tagged in. Daniel Lacey caught in a smart move by Jay Sky, taking out Tyler Baker. Banks comes in, gets taken down again by Sky. Nelson into the suplex there by Jay Sky. Daniel Lacey's being rocked here, Sideshow.
He's setting him up right now. Big knee to the face.
Yeah, that'll knock you out right there. And Lacey's prone here. What do we got? Sky now heading towards the top. Big man can fly, but Blake Banks trying to slow him down. Now Robbie K's up there. Are you kidding me? Tyler Baker's distracting the official. Robbie K. Pinfall, no. Let's say Robbie K just stole this for his team.
You know, he almost had it. That's the thing. He's always going to be a factor on the outside of the ring. He plays dirty and he doesn't care. Look at him out there constantly directing traffic for his team, too.
Yeah, Tyler Baker now tagged in. You see him trying to taunt Samuel C. Baker just all muscle going right in there to the gut of Jay Sky.
You know, believe it or not, though, Robbie K and I have a lot in common. You know, we both like nice watches. We both like, you know, expensive whiskey. I mean, you know, I kind of like the guy. I can't help but say I do. He's an all right guy.
You looking for a representative?
No, not at all. I don't think that would work out very well. But hey, you know.
Well, Jay Sky's looking for oxygen right now for those two butts right to his gut by Tyler Baker.
Hey, don't get me wrong. The Rapture, they're my boys, man. I love these guys, but I mean, you can't help but notice that the Wealth of Wrestling are gonna be, not maybe, they are gonna be future ACW Tag Team Champions.
Well, and this is the situation. They've faced Rapture before numerous times. First time coming up short, second time, arguably thanks to Robbie K, getting the win, and they haven't let that go. They've been insistent that they, especially while Rapture were Tag Team Champions, wait, pinfall! Sky kicks out. But while the Rapture were Tag Team Champions, Wealth of Wrestling would not leave them alone, insisting they wanted that rubber match.
Well, I mean, you know, these guys know what they want. And they know how to get it, and that's exactly what they're doing. Like I said, led by Robbie K. He's directing traffic. He is backing him up into this is a terrible place for Jay Sky to be.
A little over a week ago, Rapture were defending their ACW Tag Team Championships for the last time. Oh man, Baker again. Creaming Jay Sky. I was going to say Rapture was facing the Gifted, and before the matchup it was supposed to be a tag team championship defense, and what happens? Out comes Robbie K saying that he petitioned. What a drop kick by Tyler Baker.
Look at that extension too. He was very close range and he pushed his legs all the way out.
Pinfall, 2 count.
I mean, look at the legs on Tyler Baker. That's like getting kicked by a horse.
Yeah, I'm going to cut story time and just leave it at Robbie K. Was able to stop the Rapture from being able to defend their tag team championship. Look at the elevation on the drop kick there from Baker. Baker's getting darn good, Sideshow. Don't like his attitude, but love his talent.
I mean, you know, you can't deny it. I mean, he's big, he's strong. I mean, he's got the moves. Look at this. And a squat.
Beautiful. No knees going over the toes there. Instead, a beautiful slam by Tyler Baker. Pinfall.
Not only does he give Jay Sky a big body slam, but he decided to do some calisthenics out there as well.
And that's the thing, Baker is technically a cruiserweight, but given his strength and size, and you're feeling it right now of your Jay Sky's arm, it makes Baker even more dangerous in his division.
Clubbing forearms to the back. Now he's got that arm. Oh, and just a stomp to the forearm.
Yeah, damage being done here to Sky. Sky's trying to build some separation from Baker, but Baker just is not. Look, not only is he not slowing down, he's taunting Samuel C. He has turned Jay Sky so that he can not just taunt Sam, but of course Richard King as well.
He got his head twisted to the side. Oh.
Sky now rocked. Back of the head hitting the mat, and you just saw Tyler Baker standing on the hair as well there, Sideshow.
You know, the biggest fallacy, too, of what people think about the wrestling, when they think there's a big pad. That's not padded. That is solid ground. When you hit your head, when you get your head slammed up against it, it'll knock you silly. Believe me, I know.
Oh, as you do. Jay Sky now is trying to fight off Tyler Baker here. Baker looks like he might be finally getting some wobbly legs here from the offensive. Heel kick from Sky puts Baker down, at least momentarily. But oh, what a lariat by Baker.
Big lariat right there.
The pinfall. Richard King saving things for his team here. Tyler Baker now trying to pull Jay Sky back towards his corner here. How about that? Head first goes Jay Sky. Tyler Baker continuing the offensive. So impressive is Baker in this matchup.
I mean, if his head wasn't knocked silly enough from the mat, now he's getting slammed into the turnbuckle corner. Oh.
Sky catching Baker. You don't often see Baker up there on the top, and I'm not sure what he was planning, but Jay Sky having enough time to get his stuff back together here, and now actually tying Baker up.
Oh, ouch.
Lighting him up with those chops. I believe that was a nipple fire there.
Oh, those hurt.
Sky following Baker up. Is he thinking superplex here? It's not going to be good for anybody if it happens. Good God! Pain.
Both of them hit the mat in unison.
You are spot on, and you can see the pain etched on the face of Tyler Baker. But the thing is, Jay Sky's at least stopped Baker momentarily, but did Sky use all the energy he had left there?
I don't know. I mean, that takes a heck of a lot out of you. You hit the mat just as hard.
Jay Sky finally gets Richard King here. The tag, Tyler Baker now caught by Richard King. Richard King has had time to recover. Dumping Lacey down. Banks tries to come in.
Snapdragon to him too.
That's it, T-bone suplex. Taking out Banks. Now Tyler Baker prone. Sling blade. Ditto.
Jinx.
Pinfall. 2 count only here. Tyler Baker, though, I've been rocked by Richard King, and King, you gotta think, has just been sitting there wanting to get his hands on these guys while I watch Jay Sky get beaten on, but Baker is gonna use that anger against King. Well,
oh, wow.
Jumping knee says no, pinfall. Not enough. That was close.
That was as close as you can get a toe knee meet face.
No, to the point where literally the official's hand touches the mat and he catches at the last second that it didn't happen. But now Banks in there, Scott Richard King dumps him down.
X-Plex.
The Enziguri now catches by Jay Sky onto Blake Banks. Banks now, big implant buster. I guess it's not called that on a guy, is it? Oh, here's Daniel Lacey.
Oh, stepped off his back with a big leg drop to the back of the head.
Impressive Meteora from Samuel C. catches Daniel Lacey. This is breaking down. And now Sam finally getting his hands on Tyler Baker. What's he got in mind? Baker may be out. Wait, small package. But no.
God, he's taking all the knees tonight.
Yeah, the Shining Lizard. And I think Tyler would be down, but Robbie K again on the apron. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, you know, that's just what he does. And it's a very smart strategy in this situation. He's buying time for his guys, letting them recover.
Who refused the manager licenses here?
I mean...
Now Sam again trying to muscle up Tyler Baker. Baker's just basically knocked out on his feet here. Oh no, he's not. Was he playing possum there, Sideshow?
I mean, he is the animal.
Pinfall. Somehow Samuel C. Kicks out while Robbie K, jaw-jacking outside of the ring, tagged in as Blake Banks. And how prone is Samuel C with the arm held up there, a kidney punch. Samuel thrown out of the ring by Banks. This is Robbie K.
Robbie K getting out of dodge. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but Samuel C's caught. Mile High Club. Is this it? Pinfall.
And that's it.
Here are your winners, Tyler Baker and the Wealth of Wrestling.
Once again with the distraction from Robbie K, they steal another one.
Gonna be a record for times Robbie K's gotten involved in a matchup, but unfortunately you just said it's like a week. It's Tyler Baker.
You did good, you did good.
Wait, back in the ring, Tyler Baker. He's got the crowbar. Baker deciding not to put the crowbar to use. He's attacked Samuelson before. Mind games at play here from Baker, choosing not to attack. They're not going to attack at any time. Also wrestling, Robbie K. Tyler Baker standing tall here tonight.
What a main event. I knew it was going to be like this. I called it, I told you.
Just to compensate the waste of intelligence validates and complicates all the ways we inflate the crap we update just to stimulate, chill, inform the norm, and along the sway.
They're very proud of themselves.
A bit of a mutual admiration society there on the stage. But you gotta think absolutely disappointment here. Back in the ring, and Rapture not only losing the ECW Tag Team Championship a week ago, but part of the losing team here tonight. And of course, Samuel C wanting his hands on Tyler Baker. You got to think, Sideshow, it's just a matter of time before you see Rapture and Metros again, before you see Samuel C and Tyler Baker again. And I know where you can find out more. WWNLive.com. Stay tuned for all those types of match announcements.
That's right. Well, it's been great here at ACW Proving Ground to be able to call this action with you tonight, Trev. And I got to say, it's been a blast. And what great action we did see tonight.
So you just signed us off. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, for Sideshow, this is Trevin Adams. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you join us again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Robbie K, and I represent world famous Daniel Lacey and the trust fund kid Blake Banks.
Hello.
Wealth of Wrestling. And tonight, another win against the former tag team champions, the Rapture, which just solidifies the fact that we're first in line.
Baby, 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 listen up. World famous Daniel Lacey, the trust fund kid Blake Banks, Robbie K. Another win. We might as well be a ball on a hill because, baby, we are on a roll.
That's right, that's right. And tonight, as always, the diamonds were dancing, the girls were staring, and the Wealth of Wrestling got another win, baby. And we're always going to get that win. Tell them why, Robbie.
Because when you sign with Robbie K, you go all the way.